Hello, this is Brighton from Brighten Up Your English. Thank you so much for being here today. Today, I want to share a small story called How I Started Smoking. It is a story about choices and how sometimes one small decision can change many things. Let's begin. When I was young, I wanted to be cool. I thought if I looked cool, people would like me more. I thought I would have more friends. I wanted to be seen, to be accepted, and feel important. One day after school, some other boys were sitting near the shop. They were laughing, joking, and passing a cigarette between them. They looked so confident, so free. One of them looked at me and said, "Hey, do you want to try?" I was nervous. I knew smoking was bad. I had heard it many times. But deep inside, a small voice said, "If you say no, they will laugh at you." I was afraid to look weak, so I smiled and said, "Sure, why not?" The first puff burned my throat. I coughed hard. The boys laughed, but they said, "Don't worry, it's always like that the first time." I smiled again, pretending I was okay. The second puff was easier. The third puff felt lighter. Day by day, I started joining them more often. At first, it was only one cigarette a week, then two, then every day. I thought I was controlling it, but slowly it was controlling me. I started feeling tired easily. I couldn't run as fast as before. My clothes and my breath started to smell bad. Some of my good friends moved away from me because they didn't like the smoke. Even my family noticed. My mother looked at me one day and said, "You are not the same boy you used to be." That sentence hurt more than any cough. It all started because I was afraid to say no, because I wanted to feel cool. And in the end, it only made me weaker, not stronger. Thank you for listening to this small story. Remember, true friends will like you for who you are, not for what you do to impress them. Be strong, say no when you need to. One small decision today can protect your tomorrow. If you enjoyed this story and learned something today, please like the video, subscribe to Brighten Up Your English Brighton, and share it with your friends. See you next time for another simple and powerful story. Goodbye for now.